Time now for your forewarned weather with Thomas Keyboy.
Good morning, Utah. Happy Thursday or happy Friday Eve. The time is currently 6:12, and we'll start off by taking a live look outside in Cedar City with our Southern Utah University camera network. And all is nice and calm, but in Cedar City and throughout southern Utah, we actually have a decent amount of cloud coverage around. And as we go throughout the day in southern Utah, there will actually be a slight chance for a few stray showers as a storm system passes by to our south, but our weather pattern overall will really be ramping up once we make our way into our Friday. We'll talk more about that in just one moment. In the meantime, here's what it currently looks like. Utah State University overlooking Cache Valley, and if you look closely, you can clearly see the haze over Cache Valley. But the haze over Cache Valley, not nearly as bad compared to some spots along the Wasatch Front. But nonetheless, still expecting moderate air quality in Cache Valley by this afternoon, as our temperatures as you head out the door currently are mainly in the 20s and 30s across the state, just a fraction warmer in a lot of locations compared to what we were talking about yesterday. You still want the winter coat as you head out the door. As mentioned in Cache Valley, we're looking at moderate air quality by this afternoon, and that will be the case for most of our northern Utah valleys. But where the air quality has been the worst consistently over the last few days in Salt Lake County, we're still expecting it to fall into the unhealthy for sensitive group range, and that's actually what we're waking up to this morning. What you're seeing out there along the Wasatch Front isn't fog, it's just more of that inversion haze. It really doesn't look all that nice, and if you do have those sensitivities, probably a better day to spend some time out inside rather than outside. And I think Coco here has that idea of spending time inside today rather than going for a walk. But Tina still might try to take little Coco for a walk. At 7 o'clock this morning in Salt Lake, we'll still be right around 30 degrees with temperatures eventually climbing into the upper 30s by the heart of the afternoon, with more of those hazy conditions. But to go along with the haze, we'll see increasing cloud coverage because our weather pattern is starting to become a little bit more unsettled. And as mentioned in southern Utah, there will be that slight chance for a few stray showers. In northern Utah, though, daytime highs will mainly be in the 30s with mainly mid to upper 30s along the Wasatch Front. We'll see a daytime high of 34 degrees in Park City, while Vernal will be one of the colder spots in northern Utah at 29, while down in central and southern Utah, 30s and 40s with St. George and Lake Powell leading the way, coming in with daytime highs in the low and mid 50s. Let's go ahead and begin the futurecast. I'll start this at 7 o'clock this morning, and as we go throughout the day, a good amount of cloud coverage across the state. And this afternoon, we will have that slight chance for again a few showers in mainly southern Utah, south of I-70, and there will also be that slim chance we could see maybe a little bit of snow in the high Uintas. But as that storm system that's passing us by to the south moves away, it opens up the door to another storm system set to move in by tomorrow. And by tomorrow, we'll be looking at a pretty good chance for showers across the state, and from Logan all the way down to Cedar City along the I-15 corridor, the chance of straight snow showers. This is tomorrow at midday, showing that front moving right across the heart of the Beehive State. But even as that cold front moves away, we're not going to be done with the active weather because we have more systems set to move in from the northwest between Saturday and Sunday. But by Saturday and Sunday, instead of seeing showers statewide, they're likely going to favor the northern two-thirds of the state, with likely snow showers for most going into our Friday and Saturday. And then the tricky part of this forecast comes on Sunday because we'll introduce a little bit more of a southerly flow, and in our northern Utah valleys, including along the Wasatch Front, we could start to see maybe a little bit of a wintry mix. It really won't be until Monday morning where we finally start to see our storm system move away and high pressure begin to build back in. When it comes to snow potential, this is just through Sunday night. We're still not to the point where our high-res forecast models can get a very clear picture of what's happening, but what we are expecting is some very healthy accumulations, especially for our central and northern mountains. So this is a look at the expected snow totals as we currently stand. Still subject to change, but expecting healthy totals nonetheless, where the cottonwoods could pick up 18 to 36, 15 to 30 for the northern mountains, central mountains 8 to 16, and then a little bit less for the southern mountains. But you can see that even in our northern valleys, maybe 2 to 6, and from Cedar City to Nephi, could see 1 to 4 with maybe 8 to 16 for our mountain valleys. So a tricky forecast. Make sure that you stay tuned, but big changes on the way. For St. George, there will be a slight chance later on today with isolated showers for Friday, and even with the weather pattern staying active over the weekend, we'll mainly see partly cloudy skies in lower Washington County with high pressure next week. Daytime highs will start to climb, return to the low 60s. Then along the Wasatch Front, mostly cloudy skies for today with that haze, and then snow showers likely Friday into Saturday with the chance of rain and snow on Sunday before high pressure builds in and we see daytime highs return to the middle 40s early next week.